Hi everybody. Okay, we're in Capricorn season, and this is the general energy tarot reading to see where the energies are going to be focused for some of us during Capricorn season. So let's get right into it. Okay, first of all, the overall energy of the season, bottom of the deck, is the Four of Cups. Okay, in this case, I feel like this means reevaluating your situation, reevaluating your current status, and that will gain some clarity as we go through the rest of the cards that come out. But like I said, for the purpose of this reading, I believe that the Four of Cups is representing reevaluation. Okay. The first card out, Three of Swords. Okay, the Three of Swords represents heartache, hurt, grief, a powerful loss or pain brought on by generally a disappointment in a relationship or a connection. So right off the bat, this is telling me that we're starting out Capricorn season by having to reevaluate things that have hurt us, people who might have hurt us or disappointed us. And obviously that requires a lot of work. And that brings us to the next card, which is the Ace of Swords. And this suggests to me that once we take a long, hard look and reevaluate this pain and this hurt and this betrayal that we feel, it's going to bring like a revelation. We're going to be able to see things in a new light, perhaps even see things from the other person's point of view, maybe cast off some of the blame that we're holding on to toward that person. I'm hearing forgiveness. That this Ace of Swords energy is going to help us step into a new light and process the Three of Swords energy in a more enlightened fashion. And then we have the Tower. Okay. The Tower represents sudden change and big changes. And I wanted to clarify with a few cards. And the cards that came out were the Six of Cups and the Eight of Wands. Okay, well, what this says to me is that this sudden change is going to somehow be, first of all, the Eight of Wands supports that it's going to happen fast, that this is going to be something that we don't see coming. To me, the Eight of Wands coming out as a clarifier just supports the energy of the Tower card in that it's a sudden kind of blindsiding change to the way things are. And this, okay. And the Six of Cups represents revisiting the past. Sometimes this can represent tapping into your inner child to try and find the more innocent joys in life. But for me, right now, in this reading, I'm hearing revisit the past, which supports the reevaluating overall energy and the betrayal and the being able to step into a new way of thinking. Okay, so what does this mean? Okay, so this tells me that something from our past, or something that we've been holding on to from our past, and it could be this hurt and betrayal, something connected to that energy, to that person, to that moment, is going to represent itself in a way that changes us. Now, this doesn't have to be a physical change. This doesn't have to be changing a job, changing location. This can be an emotional, spiritual change. And I believe that that's what this represents. I believe that the Four of Cups overall reevaluation energy, leading into the Three of Swords, leading into the Ace of Swords, leading into the Tower, which is clarified by the Six of Cups. I believe that this change is a spiritual change. It's an emotional change. It's a sudden change in the way that we think. And that can be huge for people. For all of us, that can be huge. But I believe that that's what this means. It's going to come off of this revelation and being able to see things in a new way. And it's going to be sudden, like a light bulb moment. Okay, so then that leads into the Page of Wands, which, in my opinion, it makes sense, because the Page of Wands is, like free spirit, new ideas, let's go and do it. Why are we holding back? That youthful, exuberant, go out and get it energy. And that's nice, good, positive, light energy to come after the Tower card, because that tells me that this emotional change that we go through is going to lead to us being able to see a new path forward, to be excited about a new path forward. This Tower moment's not going to push us into darkness. It's actually going to push us toward an exciting new beginning. And in order for that to happen, all of these cards are basically saying we need to look at things differently. We need to revisit whatever this moment is in our past, whatever it is that we're holding on to, that we're feeling betrayed and hurt and victimized by. We need to reevaluate it. We need to accept the Ace of Swords energy, which is telling us to look at it from a different perspective. Like I said, it might be telling you to look at it from the other person's perspective. Maybe we never gave them a chance to explain their actions, and so we just internalized all this anger and betrayal, and we're holding on to it, and it's preventing us from moving forward. So this reading is saying that this Capricorn season, the end of 2021, going into 2022, it's a time to reevaluate. It's a time to say to yourself, look, am I looking at this fairly? And this Ace of Swords energy indicates that's going to lead to a revelation that maybe, no, you're not looking at it fairly, which is going to lead to a Tower moment, which I suggested is a spiritual, emotional change that's going to then bring you this exciting Page of Wands, free spirit energy, where you feel like you've unburdened yourself and you can move forward and be a better version of yourself, a more excited, youthful, enthusiastic version of yourself. So, there we go. Okay. So despite the heaviness of some of these cards, it's actually a good reading. It's actually a positive reading that suggests light. And I always like that. So, okay, now we're going to do the affirmations that I always pull. Just little affirmations that can support the reading, perhaps, or just give us a little extra, a little extra to tell ourselves as we go through Capricorn season. Keep our heads up. Okay. I am releasing anything that no longer serves my highest good. Okay, well that's basically you're reevaluating and you're releasing. So that's going to go right on top of the Four of Cups overall energy. I am expanding into my highest potential and becoming all I'm destined to be. Okay, 2 cards in a row. Highest good, highest potential. Page of Wands. Like I said, there are some heavy cards in this reading, but they all lead to the light. So far, both affirmations, I am expanding into my highest potential and becoming all I am destined to be. One more. I am following my passion and finding my purpose. Once again, all three of these affirmations, in my opinion, hold very strong Page of Wands energy, which tells me that once this Tower moment happens and wipes away the way that we're thinking, and once we allow this spiritual change and this thought change to happen, these affirmation cards and this Page of Wands tells me, without a doubt, that we're going to be ready. We're going to be ready to charge toward that light and make ourselves happy and do what makes us happy and let go of feelings of betrayal and anything that's been holding us back, that's connected to the past. We're going to let it go. And we're going to follow our passion, and we're going to find our true purpose. So 2022 sounds like it's going to start out with maybe some heavy energy in the beginning, but then things are going to be okay. So I hope that this resonated. Of course, I hope everybody has a healthy, happy Capricorn season. Check out the description for information on how to book a personal reading and the information on the decks that I used. So, all right, everybody, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.